It is still windy today, but look at the sun. Sun, that is something I have not been able to fish with in a while. So taking advantage of the sun, it is Sunday. And on a sunny Sunday, why not fish at church? So if you look in the background, you can see a church. Anybody who's familiar with Pella will recognize, or the area, will recognize that church. Cool thing, nice little pond here at church. So Will and I are going to see what's here. I fished it before during ice fishing season a few years ago. Caught bass and bluegill. Pretty decent bluegill. So we'll see if we can catch anything. It is still really windy, a little chilly because it's only in the 50s today, but it's sunny. So let's see if we can catch anything. Alright, I've already missed a little nice little bluegill, but look at this. There is a giant dead grass carp. The thing is huge. I know you can't really get a good perspective of it, but man, I mean, there's my foot. That thing is gigantic. Yeah, crouch down, bud. Show them how big it is. Just toss it. Don't touch it.
I know. It's cute. I mean, I wouldn't bring it my arms like that because I would lose balance, and two, because my arms might not be big enough.
It's a giant fish. Okay.
It's dead.
Yeah, dead grass carp.
That's pretty sad.
A lot of times in the wintertime when these things die, I mean, it's got to have died of old age, they kind of poison the water. They suck oxygen out of the water. So a lot of times you'll see a fish kill with it. I don't see any other dead fish around here, and actually I just lost a bluegill, so that's a good thing that there are some fish here. But man, that is giant. I hope they see that and somebody gets that thing out of here, because that's really not good to have in the water. But back to fishing. Yeah, you got your wind at your back for a change. Well, fish on. All right. It's a good bluegill. It's a nice fish. It's a great looking bluegill right there. Probably 8.5. It's a solid fish. I'll take that. Well, happy Sunday, Mr. Bluegill. Oh, and he just came right back here into the rocks. He just swim around right down here. That's fun. Nice healthy fish too. That's good. I've seen some smaller ones chase me and a couple more that same size, so there's different year classes of bluegill in here. That's nice. One thing I'm always looking at when I'm fishing a pond, and just really to decide how healthy it is what are the different year classes. So yesterday, the pond I was fishing, we caught at least 3 different year classes of bass. So not just stuck on one year class, not stunted, just good looking fish. And even the small ones were healthy, the big ones were healthy. It was good. So I've seen at least 2, maybe 3 different year classes of bluegill in here. The one I caught, there were several its size and then smaller ones. So seems to be a very healthy pond. It's actually a pretty neat little pond. There's as clear as it is right now, you can really see how it's set up. A lot of rocks in it. A lot of rocks. Right over here, there's a ledge. There's kind of a flat right here, and then a ledge that drops off of it. Some good deep water. Just a pretty little pond. Well designed, I will say. Looking forward to coming up here by these cattails. I have always high hopes around cattails. Just kind of working my way around. A little surprised I didn't get anything in this corner. There's kind of a deep cut right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but a little washout cut. I'm guessing at times that holds fish pretty well. But see if there's anything off this kind of little rocky, call it a point, but kind of a jetty point type area. Again, I can see bottom here and a lot of good mixture of rocks, some weeds. So oh, fish on. There we go. Will! Another nice bluegill. Not quite as big. Not quite as big as the other one, I don't think, but pretty close. Beautiful, healthy fish. Good, healthy fish. Smacked it right off the end of that little point with the rocks, right where I thought they'd be. Good fish. Although I thought it'd be a bass, actually. Or maybe a bass over there still. Oh. Oh, there was a bite. Well, that's pretty cool. The people you see walking there in the background, Greg and his son. Greg, actually, I work with him at the well, so that's pretty cool. He confirmed that there are nice fish in here that they've caught, so there's fish. Oh, fish on. Okay. Another decent bluegill. I think they're maybe getting a little smaller in size, but you know, it's a bluegill, and it's a good bluegill. So. All right, pretty fish. And I got the cattails. Oh, perfect cast. I don't know if something hit it or if I bumped a cattail, but probably a cattail. Finally a nice temperature today. Hit a pond. You know, I think for today, the lesson today, if there is one, is explore a little bit. I didn't know what was in this pond for sure. Had a little idea just because I've fished it the one time before through the ice. Didn't know for sure. And caught some nice bluegills. Only a few, not very many. Saw some more swimming in the shallows. Saw a few bass. Saw that giant grass carp. That is what it is. But only an hour to fish. Not a lot of options here in this small town. But Will and I took advantage. Even though he got skunked, I caught a few fish. And it was beautiful. It's beautiful today. Still windy. Hoping for a spring day here where there's not as much wind. And I know it's coming. Just have to push through some of these other days. So get out, explore small ponds. Never know what you're going to catch. And it's better than sitting in the house watching TV. God bless you. See you next time.